Why can't you have two Doctor Who's in the same place?
Because that would be a paradox. It's almost time for Denver Comic-Con.
You'll definitely want to go to our website, planet-cosplay.com, in our blog section, and that will have the needed instructions for exchanging your tickets for convention passes.
Definitely take advantage of this and get your passes early so you won't have to wait in line on Friday.
We hope to see you at the Cosplay in Colorado DCC pre-party at Skylight Station on Thursday night.
Be sure to stop by our table near registration when you're inside the convention and pick up the photo scavenger hunt instructions.
Get your picture taken in front of our banner, too. About a week ago, we went to this great little barbecue restaurant that had a local art showing.
Yeah, that was just the greatest example of local grassroots support of the arts that I can think of.
Yeah, and it included some art from our friend Ernest, who you may remember that we interviewed in episode 3.
Yeah, let's take a look at the interviews from a few of the artists that were there.
Hello, John Michael with Planet-Cosplay.com. I'm here with Peggy Flores. Flores, correct?
Yes, Flores.
And her paper quilling arts are incredible. Also, your paper cards, absolutely wonderful. Just great pieces. How did you get started?
Well, we're on a trip in Ouray, Colorado, and my son, we were inside a little bookstore, a little play nook, where the kids go in and buy their little toys and stuff like that. Well, then I saw a book on paper quilling, and I picked it up, and I thought, you know what, I could do that. So then I never bought the book, but I went online, and then I saw the 3 little, how to get started. And then,
isn't online incredible? It's just like you could look anything up.
You could look anything up, and I loved that. But then I just started doing my own, and then people are asking me, how do I get the ideas? And I just do it from my head. I just start on one piece, and then I just go from there.
That's what an artist does. Your cards are incredible. What was the first piece that you had framed? Did you frame it or did someone else?
I made a rosary, and that was the first piece I had framed, and from there on I just started framing my work and then selling it.
You made it for someone, or?
I made it for my nephew, because we go to church every Sunday, and I thought, I want to make him a rosary, and so I made him the rosary, gave him the rosary, and he brought it back framed and told me to sell it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, paper crafting is hot all over the world. Have you ever bought any pieces from other places, or?
My brother-in-law brought me a paper mache bracelet from India, and that was the first paper. I thought it was wood, and it was paper.
Yeah, it's incredible what you can do with paper. These pieces are absolutely incredible. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Just from everywhere. Everywhere you look, and then you see art, and then I just feel it, and then I don't know, I just go home and think I could do that, or like if I'm walking down the street and I see a stained glass window, and if I see the curls and the detail, and then I go home and think like I could do that. So it's from all over, walking around in places, and my son and Rand, my nephew.
And your local talent here in Denver?
Yes, right here in Northwest Denver.
Northwest Denver, where we are tonight. We're at Raging Hog. And your email address is, can you read that for me?
It is pegajosa at PegahosA@q.com.
Pegahosa at q.com.
That's it.
Well, thank you so much for interviewing with us tonight
Thank
at this
you.
great art opening. How did it happen for you to come in here?
Well,
I love that the owners opened up their barbecue restaurant for a art gallery show. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so she's been opened up for probably only like 6 months, and so when she first, Colleen Van Tal, yeah, her and her family, and anyway, she was opening up, and my nephew said, we should have an art show or something and bring people in there to give her business, so that's how it started, and this is our third art show here that she let us have. So it's really cool. I love it.
It has been really cool, and it's been really great food and great company this evening. Thank you. Here we are again with Ernest. Ernest, and you had an art opening at Raging Hub Barbecue. This is great. I hear they do this a lot, right?
Yeah, actually, like a couple of months ago, they did this, and I showed up here, and that's actually how I got hooked up with this one. So,
some of you might remember Eric from episode 2 of Planet-Cosplay, one of our podcasts, and we met him at AnomalyCon.
mm-hmm. Yeah, NamaCon, I was the Silent Steel agent.
Yeah, a piece that you had done from a graphic novel that you were working on.
Yeah, I actually started the first comic of that I was posting on like my Instagram and stuff. Uh-huh. So I'll have to send you that picture. But yeah, I started doing that one.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great.
Yeah, so I did like an extended.
How long have you been doing this?
Probably, let's see, I'm 27 now. Since I was like 22. So almost 8 years.
What media do you use?
Well, it started with this one, which is actually dry erase marker. So I did that with dry erase marker and Prisma, and then I expanded Prisma, acrylic, Prisma marker, and paint marker, and then this one in the corner actually has a lot of different mediums, even down to crayon. So I did a lot of weird ones, a lot of intricate mediums.
And expanding your art.
Yeah, so a lot of these people I do know, people that I went to high school with, or I've friends of family, people like celebrities, magazine clip outs, people I've made up. I made this one up about a week ago.
Really, that's a week old. That's incredible.
That's a week old, yeah. So
it's got that very Zentangle look that's real popular now.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to incorporate some kind of like angelic, like halo. Like some of them have like a beauty angelic aspect to them that I was trying to get together.
Good opening tonight.
Yeah, I sold a few pieces and everything's went well. So hopefully I can do
Cash money dollar.
Yeah. So everything is on the up and up. So hopefully I can do more pieces and I also do commissions and stuff too. So
are you working on any cosplay outfits right now?
I actually have been working on one that's it incorporates microcontroller like Arduinos. It's a Halo 4 cosplay that I'm trying to have like an actual virtual HUD that I can have incorporated with LED lights and have it tell me like the temperature of my body on the time and have that incorporated in a helmet so I don't have to take the helmet off, and even like a breathing mechanism, so I press a momentary button and it expels the hot air inside and goes out. So
it's just incredible the way that electronics are entering cosplay. A friend of ours, Riley Carbo of K9 Hybrid, has just created using 3D glasses in her costume, and I had a pair, and so I'm going to do that on mine.
Yeah,
so that the whole head is absolutely enclosed, and you look through a camera.
Mm-hmm. It actually kind of started with I had an old manager because I worked for Radio Shack. And I left and I came back, and all of my electronics that I was trying to use, I was like, I'll just incorporate that with like the electrical the electrical luminescent wire that I had. I incorporated that, and it's kind of branching off from there. So AnomalyCon is kind of like trying to do a Tesla element, and now I'm actually trying to do a full cosplay, but all the innards will be controlled by electronics and probably like a little keep tack pad or something like that. So I haven't quite got it set up, but soon.
This one, tell me a little bit more about it.
Technically, it's Megan Fox. So I used Megan Fox, and then I made her my own. But this is the first piece that I did of the Noodle collection.
This is Megan Fox.
This is Megan Fox, the Foxy Megan. And it's dry erase marker. So, except for the shading is Prisma, but that's all dry erase marker. And I did it in probably 20 to 30 minutes.
I was just going to say, that Adam's apple is not a woman's Adam apple. I think I've seen this person perform downtown, and his name is Robert.
You might have seen him at Charlie's or on Dragnet. Other ones, we were coining this one like the vampire Lestat. So they're different ones from certain angles make it transgender. So you never know what it is.
Plus, it's all in the beholder.
It's all beautiful.
Eye.
It's all everything. Yeah. So.
Seeing the art here. I'm here with Randy Flores, one of the artists that did this wall. I know you want to peep. That's a great tag.
Yeah, it's a play on, people's, they want to look, but they don't want to look. It's like it's taboo to look. But there's really nothing bad in there. It's just it's a play on their mind. They're trying to, in their mind, trying to figure out, it's naughty just because it's like a peep show.
That's human nature, isn't
it's
it?
human nature not to want to look, but you want to see like a car wreck. You're driving by, you're like, I don't want to see it, but you look anyway.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then their mind can just run.
Yes, and whatever
art should do.
Exactly. Like before, I was into trying to sell all the pieces, but for this show, I just wanted to express what I think every day. Is like I want people to like use their mind and say, hey, is that really what I think it is, or is it something that's perverted?
Take it to another level.
And there's really nothing in here that's perverted. And, so you put it as a peep show, and everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on there? Yeah, so in your mind, you're like ready to see something that's not supposed to really be seen.
And like I was saying earlier, everyone's voyeuristic.
Everyone's voyeuristic.
Yeah.
Right,
They don't want to
right.
admit to it, but
Yes,
they are.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. I wanted to play on that because if you cover something up, right away it's like, what's underneath there? I need to see, but I don't want to see. And when the show first started tonight, people didn't want to look at it. They're just looking at it like, should I lift that thing up or not? And then as the night went on, people were like seeing people lift it up from far away, and they're like, oh, I got to see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks to Raging Hog Barbecue up here for putting this together. That was really nice.
We try to do an art show here every 3 to 4 months for small artists that can't get into like the big art shows on Santa Fe. And she doesn't take any kind of commission, and she doesn't charge the artist to be here. So it's great because if you sell a piece, it's all the artist money. Which is great. Yeah.
The food was wonderful.
Yeah, the food's great here. Yeah.
Great. And we're at 44th and
I don't know what it is.
43, 41?
I think it's 4361. Yeah.
We'll put that down under the doobly-doo
Yeah.
when we get that going. So what got you started in photography?
That's kind of funny because I've been doing photography since I was like, I remember being in elementary school. My grandma bought me a Kodak disc camera.
I love that camera.
Do you remember that?
I didn't got the Sony.
Yes. You had the Mavic Sony?
Yes.
Yeah, so I used to wake up my mom in the morning.
I heard that someone had one of those. I'm not that old.
Yes, me either. I don't know what you're talking about. So I used to wake up my mom in the morning before we went to school, and for some reason I wanted to photograph geese. So my mom was like, what do you want to do? I was like, we got to go to the park. So we used to go to Sloan's Lake. And so I was looking through all my photos like about a couple months ago, and all the pictures I have are like a picture of a duck's head, and there's nothing else in the frame, so I didn't even know what I was doing, but I knew I had a passion, to take pictures and for photography, and since then, it just, progressed.
That's just great. Yeah, it starts from a simple beginning.
Yeah, it does. It starts from, from just something that you see. So for me, it's like when you see something, I want everybody else to see the same image I see and the same feeling I get when I see that same image. So that's how photography took me to the next level and to the next level.
And now it's something
playing on the mind.
And then
Yeah.
what do you see?
What do you think you want to see?
Well, thank you so much for doing a little interview with us.
problem.
And then do you have a website?
Yes, it's floreспhotos.com. FLOREZFOTOZ.com.
Thank you so much. What a great opening. Oh, of course.
In Denver next Thursday night?
Come get psyched for Denver Comic-Con by attending Cosplay in Colorado's preview show, Thursday, June 12th from 7 to 10 p.m. at Skylight Station on Santa Fe Drive.
There's a bar and seating and some special guests.
And a reward for coming in costume.
We actually have a photo that was entered into this gallery showing, and it's been accepted, so we might even see that there.
Well, Denver Comic-Con is really coming up fast now, and we've been hard at work getting ready for it. What cosplaying are you going to be doing, JM, this year?
Well, I'm going to bring out Ming, and then Shiny Umbreon, and the Joker might make an appearance. And I think I'm going to do Plague Doctor as well.
That sounds great. I'm going to be Fix-It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph.
That sounds great. We're going to try to get a bunch of interviews this year. And also this year we have a community fan table right by registration in the lobby.
Yeah, that's going to be great fun. We bought a 6-foot banner, and we're going to give out flyers for community gatherings. We're also going to have a photo scavenger hunt, and we'll provide a list, and people can go out along the 16th Street Mall, take pictures of costumed people, and text them to us.
That sounds like great fun. Everybody should stop by and see us at the table.
To close out the episode, there are so many different arts. Here we have a vocal artist. And how did you get this, Diego?
I first started in elementary school just writing with the Denver Scholars program. Like, you had to go to soccer practice. In order to go to soccer practice, you had to go to poetry practice, and it's just grow from there.
That's incredible. And so you're going to be repping the state?
Of course. I'm going to be representing Colorado in the Youth Poetry Slam called Brave New Voices in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this year in 2014.
When's it coming up?
July 16th through the 19th.
Wow. Very soon, very soon. You want to take us out?
Sure.
Get our outro.
It goes like this. Casualties are so casual in today's humanity. I want a mission to make peace, not pieces, unless it breaks concrete thoughts to reveal the secrets. No matter how much you grew, you all started from a seed, kid. You grew like Jack and the Beanstalk did, who knew that seed was all you needed. Society's a trap, so don't feed in. Just tune in to past lives and ancient ruins, cause I got the heart of Zapata and el sangre de Villa. Pumping through my veins, I can never be defeated, and neither can you, cause we are one. You're my sister, my brother, my daughter, my son. It's up to you to live on the dark side or live life being graced by the sun. So grab the bull by the horns and run until you cough up a lung, because if you need to breathe, you always got another lung.